What if I told you that the workouts you've trusted for years might actually be keeping you weaker after 60? The truth is, most seniors waste time on routines that don't protect them from falls, joint pain, or loss of strength. That changes today. In this video, I'm going to show you the 5 simple exercises that actually build real strength, protect your balance, and keep your body moving like you're 40 again, without hours in the gym. Before we dive in, tell me in the comments your age and where you're watching from. I read every single one. And if this helps you, hit subscribe so you never miss the practical tips I share every week. Now here's the plan. We'll start with the easiest exercise anyone can do at home, then move step by step to the ones that maximize balance, joint health, and overall vitality. Stick with me until the end so you know exactly how to future-proof your body. Number 5, wall push-ups with hold. At first glance, this exercise looks almost too easy, but don't be fooled. After 60, we naturally lose strength in our upper body every single year. That's a big deal, because weak arms and shoulders make everyday tasks harder, carrying groceries, opening jars, even bracing yourself if you trip. Wall push-ups with a hold directly fight against that decline. They target the exact muscles you rely on in daily life: chest, shoulders, arms, and even your core. This isn't about vanity, it's about keeping independence and protecting yourself from injuries. Here's how to do it: stand an arm's length from the wall, palms flat at shoulder height. Slowly lean in until your face almost touches the wall. Hold that position for 3 to 5 seconds, then push back to start. The secret is the slow tempo. 2 seconds in, hold, 2 seconds out. That pause creates the deep muscle engagement that builds real strength. Start small, just 5 reps, and work up to 15. Too easy. Step your feet further back. Too hard. Move a little closer. Within weeks, you'll feel stronger, steadier, and more in control. And beyond muscle, this move sharpens your body's sense of balance and reaction time, which is one of the most powerful ways to prevent falls as you age. Now let's move to the next exercise, one that focuses on a completely different part of your body but is just as essential for aging well. Number 4, seated leg lifts with resistance. You might think that an exercise done while sitting down would be easy, but don't underestimate this one. After 60, one of the biggest challenges people face is losing the strength needed for simple things like walking faster, climbing stairs, or even getting up from a chair without effort. That's where seated leg lifts with resistance come in. This move strengthens your hip flexors and quadriceps, the exact muscles you use every single time you take a step, go upstairs, or rise from a seat. It also challenges your core, which gives you stability and balance. In other words, it trains the muscles you rely on the most for daily independence. Here's how to do it: sit tall in a sturdy chair with both feet flat on the floor. Lift one leg straight out in front of you, as high as feels comfortable. Ideally, aim for parallel to the ground, but don't worry if you can't get there yet. Hold the position for 2 seconds, then lower the leg slowly without letting it rest on the floor. That's 1 repetition. Do 10 to 15 reps, then switch to the other leg. The beauty of this exercise is that it's adaptable. If it feels too easy, add ankle weights or loop a resistance band around your legs. If it feels challenging, just stick with body weight until you build more strength. Over time, gradually increasing resistance forces your muscles to keep adapting, and that's the key to progress at any age. By training one leg at a time, you also fix natural imbalances between your right and left side, which makes walking and balance more efficient. With consistency, you'll notice that everyday movements feel easier, your steps feel lighter, and climbing stairs no longer feels like a workout on its own. Now, let's move on to the next exercise, which focuses on a completely different but equally important part of staying strong and active as you age. Let's move on to number 3. Before we continue, if you're finding this video helpful so far, tap that like button so more people can see it, and hit subscribe, because I've got new senior health tips for you every week. Number 3 is standing heel raises with a balance challenge. This one looks simple, but it's actually one of the most powerful exercises for healthy aging. Why? Because it strengthens your calves and ankles, two areas that most routines completely ignore, yet they're critical for balance, circulation, and preventing falls. Think about it, your calves are like pumps for your blood. When they're weak, you're more likely to deal with swelling, poor circulation, and even trouble with balance. When they're strong, you move with confidence, feel lighter on your feet, and protect yourself from those sudden stumbles that often lead to injuries. Here's how to do it: stand tall behind a sturdy chair, holding on lightly if you need. Rise up onto your toes as high as you can, pause at the top for 3 seconds while looking straight ahead, then slowly lower back down, taking your time. Start with 10 reps and build up to 25. Once you're comfortable, add the real challenge: do them on one leg at a time. That doubles the work for your calves and forces your balance system to adapt, making you more stable and agile in daily life. For even better results, mix up your tempo. Some days, go slow with holds at the top. Other days, go a little faster with control. This variety keeps your muscles guessing and ensures you keep getting stronger. Heel raises don't just build lower leg strength. They improve balance, circulation, and even help your brain stay sharp thanks to better blood flow. In short, they train your body to recover quickly if you trip, which is one of the most valuable skills you can keep as you age. Now, let's move on to exercise number 2, which targets another key area most people overlook. Now we're getting to the top 2, and number 2 might surprise you with just how powerful it is. Number 2, modified squats to chair. This simple movement earns its spot because it works more muscles at once than almost any other exercise. We're talking glutes, thighs, hamstrings, core, and even your back, all in one move. And here's the best part: it directly trains one of the most important actions in everyday life: standing up from a chair. Think about it, how many times a day do you sit and stand? Dozens. But for many people, this is also one of the first abilities to fade with age. Once you need help to get out of a chair, daily independence quickly slips away. That's why this exercise is so critical. Here's how to do it right. Start in front of a sturdy chair, feet hip-width apart and toes slightly turned out. Cross your arms over your chest or extend them forward. Push your hips back first, like you're closing a car door with your hips, and lower yourself slowly, taking about 3 seconds. Lightly touch the chair with your hips, but don't fully sit down. Keep your muscles engaged. Then press through your heels, squeeze your glutes, and rise back up in 2 seconds. That's 1 rep. Start with 5 to 8, and build up to 15 to 20 as you get stronger. The beauty of this move is how adaptable it is. If you're just starting, use a normal chair. Once that feels easy, try a lower surface, which makes the movement more challenging. Over time, you can progress to doing squats without a chair, or even holding light weights for extra resistance. This single exercise strengthens your lower body, protects your knees, improves balance, and literally trains you to stay independent for years to come. And now, the moment you've been waiting for, our number 1 exercise. And finally, we've reached number 1, the bird dog hold progression, an exercise that might look unusual at first but is truly a game changer after 60. Unlike most movements that only target 1 or 2 areas, this one challenges your entire body and mind at the same time. By balancing on opposite arm and leg while keeping your spine steady, you strengthen your core, protect your back, and improve your posture, all while training your balance and coordination in a way that directly translates to everyday life. At the beginning you simply hold the position for a few seconds, but as you progress you can extend the time, add small pulses, or even close your eyes, each variation making your muscles and nervous system adapt and grow stronger. What makes the bird dog so powerful is that it doesn't just build strength. It forces your brain and body to communicate better, sharpening focus, stability, and even reaction time. The more you practice it, the more you'll notice walking feels smoother, standing taller comes naturally, and moving with confidence becomes second nature. This is why the bird dog hold takes the top spot: it's simple, it's adaptable, and it gives you results that go far beyond exercise, helping you feel younger, steadier, and stronger in every aspect of daily life. What makes the bird dog truly special is how it challenges both body and mind at the same time. No other move activates so many systems together: balance, coordination, stability, posture, and even brain function. With consistent practice, it not only strengthens your core and protects your spine, but also trains something most people over 60 lose without realizing: rotational stability, the ability to resist unwanted twisting when you turn, reach, or carry something heavy. Add to that the power of controlled breathing, which deepens core engagement and improves endurance, and you've got an exercise that works far beyond the surface. For an extra boost, imagine stretching your hand forward and your foot back as far as possible, creating full body tension that wakes up more muscles and sharpens the brain-muscle connection. This is why the bird dog progression stands at the top of the list. It delivers strength, stability, balance, and mental sharpness all in one, and it shows us that aging doesn't have to mean slowing down. Even with just a few minutes, a few times a week, these 5 exercises together can transform how you move, feel, and live, keeping you stronger, steadier, and more independent with every passing year. And that's it, 5 simple exercises to keep you strong and independent after 60. Now I'd love to hear from you. What's one daily activity you'd like to make easier, and what's been your biggest challenge in staying consistent? Drop your answers in the comments. Your experience might inspire someone else. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.